Hello, everyone. There we go. Just, just ate and had some more coffee. Um, so, um, let's see, controller. Um, so I know we'll probably get back to Seiken Densetsu 3, aka Trials of Mana, in a second, but I do have a few other games I want to get through first. So, for really for the sake of dividing this up into multiple um, highlights easier, we're gonna go ahead and switch over to our next game. Um, and we might actually do as much of this game as the last one, simply because I'm not as familiar with it. I did play it once a long time ago, um, back whenever I was in high school and just kind of playing through random ROMs. And I thought this game looked really cool. It came out around the same time as Trials of Mana. Um, it's going to be Romancing Saga 3, also by Squaresoft. Let me go ahead and change some of this stuff. Yeah, Poncho. Uh-oh. After another 300 years, the death eclipse hit the world again around 10 years ago. The whole world is watching closely for the new child of destiny, feeling both eager and uneasy. Will it be a devil king or a holy king? So if y'all thought the last game looked gorgeous, look, pre-rendered map. Sand. Also a person of color. This is definitely another one of those games right between Final Fantasy VI and Final Fantasy VII where, yeah, lots of people running in this. Look, air battles, just like Final Fantasy VI. Surely this game will be as good as that one. Hey, it's that one attack Sephiroth has in the American version of Final Fantasy VII, they were ripping off of this game. Oh, and there's also, like, big, massive army battles in this game, supposedly. This game apparently gets really crazy once you get into it. I've just never properly gotten into it. Romancing Saga 3. So, for anyone who had watched last week's Square-Enix presentation, might recognize this game. It's not out yet, although I do believe versions of Romancing Saga are coming out for phones and Steam. Switch 2, probably. So let's go ahead and pick our character. You can pick one of 4 male characters or one of 4 female characters. Of course, we're going to be picking a female character. So we got 16-year-old Sarah, a settler. Ellen, another settler, 20 years. Monica, a 19-year-old princess. And Katrina, a 24-year-old noble. I'm the ripe old age of 27, so let's pick the one closest to my age. And Katrina seems like a decent enough name. Gonna be a noble scholar who's good at Kung Fu. Yeah. Oh, totally, yeah. Bad weather. I wonder if brother is okay. Voice from the throne room. Who can it be? Let's do it tonight. You. Yes, there won't be a second chance. Mikhail only brings a small army. Once we secure here, he won't be able to fight back. Then I'll replace Mikhail to become the Marquis. Don't forget about me, Baron Godwin. No, I should call you Marquis Godwin. Has there ever been a good guy named Godwin? Like, seriously. Ha ha ha. Ee-hee-hee-hee. Let's capture Monica as well. Just want to buy some insurance. Well, for a great low rate you can get online, go to the general and save some time. I see, that's our trump card. That sounds like some pretty bad shit. Katrina, it's awful. Monica, what's wrong? Baron Godwin and the minister. They're betraying Mikhail. Mikhail? Mikhail. His name is Mikhail, I think? I don't know how to pronounce these names. Then I must go to Mikhail's place and let him know. Wait, I'll go myself. I know it's dangerous, but then I can notify my brother and avoid being captured. Yeah, those general insurance commercials, they're all over local channels here. That's why I don't watch TV. Well, one of the reasons. You stay here and make sure no one notice that I'm gone. Hold as long as you can. I see. Katrina. When my brother returns, everything will be fine. Be careful, Monica. Please arrive at... I had it. Mikhail's camp safely. Ooh. A magic mirror. Monica. First, I must find a replacement of Monica. What is it, Katrina? Wear this and sleep in this bed. What? This is Monica's bed. Such impolite things. It's okay, just hurry up. Don't make any noise. Yes. If the dialogue seems a little more stilted, it's because this translation wasn't actually, like, polished and completed like the earlier game. So, like, the translation's a bit rougher, but from what I can tell, it is mostly translated. Minister, can I help you? What's wrong with Monica? She looks tired today and is already asleep. Really? Have a nice sleep till tomorrow, then. And you run pretty quickly for a crotchety old man. Can't talk to anybody. I guess she's a backup just in case our other backup Monica goes down. Let's work hard. Sure thing, bruh. That is locked. It is also locked. Guess we gotta find the door that isn't locked. Yo, what is up? Let's work hard. Okay. I'm working hard to find the next plot point. Mikhail's throne. Lots of fears. Guess that means she's afraid of a lot of things? Okay, he's just working hard there. Can't go over here. Let's work hard. Are you working hard? Or are you hardly working? What's your story, bro? Yeah, he's a hard worker. Locked, locked, locked. Can I get key? Jail's key? It may be useful. Someone is in there. Okay, we're not gonna unlock the key. It may be empty. They may put me in here if I get caught. Let me hide the key in here. Later I can help my allies. Okay. So I think we did something good. So if we do get caught, we can't enter a fail state or something. I don't know. I seriously have no clue what I'm doing. Lots of booze here. Nope, that's the throne room. You tell me to work hard? Yeah. Please pay no attention to my sister who has hit me with a slab of frozen cube meat. Cubed steak. Man, words are bad. I am bad at words. Well, what now? Well, I don't think we can do much of anything else. Just wait. What? You guys! Be quiet, Katrina. As for Monica, we are taking her away. How rude! If Mikhail knows about this, you won't be forgiven. Mikhail, from now on, Godwin will be the lord of this castle. If you disobey him, you will lose your life. I see. But you seem to underestimate me. What can you do to me with only 4 persons? Meet thy fate. How about Monica, Katrina? Shit. What? Swear that you won't touch a finger out of Monica, and I can surrender. Okay, but we must guard this room so that she won't escape. Remove Katrina's weapons. Where are you touching? Sorry. Bring her to jail. Suckers. Well, I can leave here anytime. Anyway, I should wait for Mikhail's return. By the way, the music in this game is also really, really good. If you've played Final Fantasy Adventure, it's from that composer. And he's had like 2 other romancing sagas to kind of polish his work, so this is probably his finest Super Nintendo work. Ooh, encounter. Oh shit. Oh, and I didn't say. Okay, guys, rule 1 of SaGa. If you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna die real quick. Yeah, okay. Let's try again. This time we're gonna be Monica. Maybe not, and we're gonna be a... Well, I mean, if you're a princess, you're automatically royalty. And... Sword, beast sword, axe, mace, yippee, spear, bow. Rank Roy. Let's be good at the beast sword. Yes. Bad weather. Okay, this is just... We've already seen all this. Voice from throne room, what can it be? Yeah. Aw, shit, yeah. Yeah, you better run, Monica. This castle's filled with really strong dogs and arachnoids. What's wrong? Run! Please run! So what, the horse just stops? Because of the rain? Is it the village? Did the horse stop because of the village? Thank you for patrolling. It rains at last. In such a storm, not even goblins will come out. Tom, I need a chat with Ellen. Ah, I see. Sarah, I need help to prepare some food. Master, I'll use the kitchen. Hey, Ellen, it seems that the ship from Imas has arrived at Mules. Seems so. And? Wanna go together and have a look? We may buy something as well. I don't mind going together. But Julian, don't assume we are lovers or something like that. I know we played bride games since childhood, but that's something in the past. Horse. Lend me a horse. Please. Are you okay? What are you doing alone in the storm? I have a horse, girl. You'd better think if you want to relate to her. This is Princess Monica, sister of Marquis Mikhail of Loan. She wouldn't come to such a rural village soaked if things were not important. Princess Monica? Sister of Mikhail? In this case, we have more of a reason to help. Monica, what's wrong? Brother Mikhail, I have something to let him know. I have to let him know something quickly. Words. Master, I'll take the horse out. It's dangerous to cross the monster-filled forest at night. But it is urgent. We have to go now. Master means it's dangerous to go alone. I'll go too. Sigh. Uncle, you are good at talking, but is your saber just decoration? It's been 3 months since Franz, the former Loan Marquis, died. There were troubles when Mikhail was decided to succeed the throne. Obviously, for someone is aiming for the throne, and Mikhail is gone, so this is the best chance to start a rebellion. If Mikhail loses, helping Monica won't get us a penny. Besides, Monica, do you have any money with you? My doctrine is to get paid before working. Well, too bad for him. He probably doesn't get a lot of exposure. Ha. Both friends in the past and Mikhail in the present are fighting monsters for us the pioneers. For this reason, I'll go and help them. Sir, you seem to be very strong. There is no money here, but I have a horse. Why don't you take it and help Monica? Horse. Okay. You brothers and sisters want to go together? Julian, I'll go as well. Tom, I knew you would say that. Sis, I'll go too. No, you are not. You should go home. You shouldn't take Sarah as an outsider. I did not say that. I am just worried about her. Anyone is fine. Decide quickly. All 4 of us will go. Thomas? Members decided. In the name of Kamshin, I'll escort you to the destination safely. Kamshin? Sir, you're the famous tornado. Some would call me that. My real name is Harid. I'm Julian Nowell. Ellen Carson. Her sister, Sarah. I'm Thomas Bent. I'm sure no one made fun of his name. Call me Monica. This is it, Princess Monica. First take a nap. After that, eat something and we'll set off before dawn. Wait, we should go now. No, you'd collapse in 10 minutes in your condition. So, take a rest. Watch at the back when we fight Monica. Okay, none of the other buttons do anything, but we can run. Oh boy, we can run. Ambushed? I guess we just let him fight. So, what just happened there was the girl with the green hair. She just learned a technique. In these romancing saga games, characters will kind of randomly learn attacks depending on what happens during the course of the battle. And depending on what happens in the battle, there's a chance that characters will gain points in their like there aren't level ups in Romancing Saga 3 or in any really Saga game. You just get points in different stats. Also, welcome back, Alexis. Oh no, not Bite Snake. Well, for now, yes. We picked Monica. So at the beginning, so I'll go ahead and explain it again. But at the beginning of the game, you get a choice of 4 boys and four girls. We're playing as Monica, the princess, and one of the 4 girls. She and these 5 are like from that same group of protagonists that I was just describing. So, okay, so Julian, I think, just died. Monica is trying to escape because, like, someone's trying to assassinate her and her brother. So this group of frontiersmen are helping her out. So each character has HP up at the top and LP. Characters will just get right back up once their HP goes down, but like once their HP goes down, they lose a life point. And if this is anything like the first Saga for the Game Boy, if you lose all your life points, you can't use that character anymore. It's what I'm assuming is this game's version of permadeath. Though there may be, you might be able to recover life points, unlike in the Game Boy Saga. I'm assuming later on in the game, though, you get to control the girl herself, and she'll be able to learn attacks and stuff. So as you can probably already tell, there's not really random encounters in this game. All your enemies are on the overworld. Ooh, our first boss. Okay, so one thing I'm kind of learning on the fly here, F-Tech, I guess, stands for desert. F-Tech stands for formation tech, and that kind of dictates what formation your party will take, which in turn affects like what attacks they'll do. And it seems like everyone's HP heals up back to full after every fight. In every turn, they get a little bit of HP back. So what I'm getting here is, Monica's a pretty good character to start with if you want to kind of learn the basics of like how the game works and kind of see it in action before actually playing the game proper. Because once the game starts properly, you'll be able to give commands to each of your characters, I'm assuming. Ooh, Shadow So. And like I said, whenever a light bulb appears above your characters, that means they just learned a new technique. Like, for our tutorial section, this is getting pretty long, though. Shadow So tech mastered. Such a monster in this place. Rumor says that the Abyss Gate was reopened by the Death Eclipse. Is it true? What happened, Monica? Why are you here? It's awful, brother. Godwin and the Minister have started a rebellion. Really? So you came all the way here to tell me that? Who are the people in the back? They kindly escorted me here from Shinon. Thank you for helping my sister. Currently, we are on an expedition. Welcome back, Arcade. So I can only give you a salute. When we return to Loan, you will be properly rewarded. So we must go to Loan immediately. This will lead to a war with Godwin. It is dangerous for you to go together. Well, do you guys want another job? Help me escort Monica north to Podol. Podol? The place where the Vampire Earl is? There's vampires. Yes, Earl Leonid is more reliable than most human beings are. Monica, are you alright with that? I'll gladly follow your order. Of course, I don't want Monica to become a vampire, so be very careful. Well then, you should prepare for your journey. Wait, aren't you Tornado? Yes, some call me that. It looks very Final Fantasy. It does not play like Final Fantasy, though. I mean, there are battle scenes and like it looks a lot like Final Fantasy, but trying to play this like a Final Fantasy will just have you will just have you frustrated. For guarding Monica, 4 persons are enough. I don't mind if you want to see my skill. Who would have known that I could obtain such a precious fighting force in such a place? I'll send for you all when you return. Please do your best. Try to equip the items I gave you. Please take care of Monica. It's okay, you guys can do it. I'll pray for your luck, brother. So now we're actually a part of the fighting. So hitting left or right will let us pick between different weapons. We've got a spirit stone, a big sword, a foil for like fencing, and we can just punch. Now I believe I made Monica's specialty big swords, so let's have her do that. So what Julian has is punches, salves, assumedly for healing, and he's got a longsword which he can use to parry, or use the technique Double Mist, which takes up 2, I guess that's weapon points, WP, 2 of his 7 weapon points, and he's also got punches. So let's see what Double Mist does. Ellen's got a hand axe, and she can also use the Tomahawk's attack, which takes up a weapon point. Sarah only has 4 weapon points, so she can use Random Error or Shadow Sow. And of course she can punch like anyone else. And Monica's down. Yeah, sometimes enemy characters will just die, and not really a lot you can do. That didn't hit at all. No, stop. I wonder, even though Monica's down, I might be able to still heal her. Tech up, HP up, tech up, HP up, bow up, tech up. Nim potion found, 4G found. I found a 4G signal here. Okay, none of the face buttons open the menu. Start pauses. And select gives you the menu. Okay. So from here, I guess we can equip weapons. Monica's got both a foil and a big sword. And a spirit stone. So you can equip like 4 different weapons and 4 different armor. Yeah, it seems like the weapon and armor system works a lot like the one used in the Game Boy SaGa games, where you can equip several weapons at a time and several pieces of armor at a time. We also got different magics, but it doesn't seem like anyone has magic yet. And as I thought, like, everyone's HP already, like, refills after every battle. So, I guess in this game, oh, and Sarah's LP reset, so your characters don't, like, they can faint, but they don't really, like, being knocked out and, okay, I'm trying to explain something I'm not quite sure of, but, so you got your HP, and then you got your LP, and every time your HP goes down, your LP goes down by 1, and if your LP goes down to 0, they won't recover at the end of the battle, and you'll have to, I guess, use an item to recover the LP. So, that's how much I've been able to suss out so far. Oh, another ambush. And just as I thought, they are arachnoids. Ooh, sweep the legs. I'm not sure, because I haven't encountered any save points yet. Although there was like I think a data, ooh, Blunt Strike. So now Monica can use Blunt Strike, because she just kind of randomly learned that. And what that, I guess, does is confuses enemies, if that's what the stars mean. And when it looks like weapon points refill after every battle, too. So it's really a matter of managing resources that refill every fight. Since this is a game coming from the same brilliant mind that gave us Final Fantasy II, and SaGa 2, which is a legitimately good game, I can only assume that the more you use your weapons, the greater chance you have of your weapon skill going up after every battle. Id break. You really broke that spider's id. Sword up. Tech up. HP up. HP up. And tech up. Yeah, like, so far, this doesn't seem too, obtuse. Config, that's menu cursor speed. Oh, okay, so we can just save anywhere. There aren't really save points then. Man, these sound effects are very, very Chrono Trigger-esque. Spider Rose. That seems like a very John enemy. I'm sure he'd really like this game. just kind of assuming plant enemies are weak against axes, just by their very nature. Oh, that wasn't very hard. Sword up, HP up, mace axe up, HP up, spirit ep up, potion found. Okay, let's go over this log. There was a point to killing that flower, was there? There wasn't. There really wasn't, huh? Okay. Oh, Mo! God damn it! Kid. Fuck. Alright, guys, hold up. You know, I just realized Blunt Strike could be interpreted as a weed joke. Though saying it like that doesn't really make it a weed joke. Jokes are hard. Anyway. Oh god. Frogs. Go away, frogs. If anyone's played, Legend of Legacy on the 3DS, this game plays kind of like that. And I want to say some of the... either like a protege of this game's director, or maybe someone who's actually worked on this game, would later go on to, head up development for that game. Another ambush. Man, these goblins hit hard. You got a club. Man, that... Goblin's really raring for a fight there. Is that a snake? Ooh, we're at a town. So, let's see what we can buy here. Got some hand axes, some hunter bows. I don't want to spend too much money though. One thing I noticed was that we don't actually get gold from every encounter we fight, so... Man, these overworld graphics look a hell of a lot like Final Fantasy VI, though. Leonid's castle is at the top of the hill to the north. We must improve our body and the blood for the Earl's sake. That's kinda creepy. The Earl will call a new girl to the castle soon. Leonid's most important treasure is the Holy Grail that once held the Holy King's blood. Leave me alone. Vampires won't age or die, but they can't leave the castle, that's a law. Girls are rare, as many are bitten by the Earl. That doesn't sound very good. This Earl doesn't really sound like a very good person. You are foreigners in this place. Things like vampire really scares me. This time I must go to the castle to get the eternal beauty. Well, I guess being bitten doesn't sound that bad if what you get is eternal beauty. What is this? Oh, this person... Okay, so I'm guessing this person teaches me music. Not music. This person teaches me magic, and these are moon element magics. But I don't have any money to learn any of that. I mean, a little bit of introductory dialogue would have been helpful there, but I mean, this is a SaGa game. So, this, I mean, in a nutshell, is Romancing Saga 3. I know we haven't really gone through much of the game, but from what I've heard of the SaGa series, like, there isn't as strong of a narrative focus as there is in like Final Fantasy games, so like the narrative isn't always pushing you forward into different locations. You just kind of have to suss out where you need. From what I hear, you have to suss out where you need to go, and then the game story just kind of emerges from that. I'm just going by what I've heard of the series, so. But as far as the gameplay goes, it seems pretty understandable for the most part. I'm sure Romancing Saga 3, once it comes out for these more modern systems, that it'll come with like some sort of tutorial or manual or something to really explain the game's systems for those who aren't really familiar with the series. I mean, I hear people really took to Romancing Saga 2, which is on Steam and on phones right now. Like, they took to that game pretty well. So let's go ahead and save first. Oh, that's the world map. It's a pretty big map too. Select. Okay. Let's go ahead and save. And let's move on to our last game of the afternoon.